bring you morning pain. I know I'm gonna do it again. She's a good old one.
Do you guys remember the other day? Do you remember the other day when I talked about wanting to get into the smaller, you know, pruning the smaller trees and the maples and the ornamentals, taking what I've been doing in the big crown trees over the last 20 years and bringing it down and incorporating it into the smaller trees and landscape trees and the Japanese maples, all the trees that the landscapers, and this, please don't take offense to this, but you know, landscapers, they're not tree guys, and some are, so please don't take offense, but I mean, we just see it like I'm a tree guy. I'm not a landscaper. I don't build landscape walls and stuff and do things but landscaping and put water pipes in the ground. I don't do that. I could probably try and figure it out, but it wouldn't be near as good as what your job would be if you did that. So you know, we see a lot of unfortunately small beautiful trees like that get butchered up by landscape companies with electric tools, and do you know what I mean? So it just it irks me a bit, I'll be honest, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, but it does happen. You know, you're on site and oh yeah, we'll just start snipping away here, and it actually burns my can, to be quite honest with you, so I better stop talking about it. Today's the day. I'm going over to the Crowing Gate. You guys have been with me a few times over there. It's that big, huge, beautiful maple in the courtyard, and I get to thin the crown now. I'm so stoked. So I don't know if Mom's getting her.
She's meeting the surgeon today.
Mom's meeting the surgeon today down there. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm off to work and just gonna try and just kind of keep moving, as well as keep Mom, you know, what she needs and that. I mean, she's in great hands down there, but she needs support for the family. We're basically all she's got. So yeah, that's it. So we'll see you over on site, and it's going to be a good, like, kind of before and after thing. Remember that job I did the other day with that maple where I've done the thinnings? It's going to be just a dandy one today like that. Very neat. Good morning. We are living a dream this morning, friends. Better not take her too far out. We might have rain this morning. I'm gonna load up the old Merc, or the old 69 Ford this morning with some rigging, because we're doing oh, what a weight off my mind. Johnny Sommerfeld. We can get kind of back to business here a little bit. Mama Buchan's bypass, 4 quadruple bypass. I know, crazy. It went really well, the doc said. He just said, if it's going to keep going as good as it's going now, we'll have her off this thing. I don't know what the thing is. Maybe it's the, I don't know what it is. Cool, eh? So I'm just finishing up wrapping here. Johnny's axe. I wrapped a few more today. I got Blaze, Lamison, Parkus, a couple more. You know what I mean, friends? I want to. You people are unreal. You're unreal. All of you. Every single freaking one of you. You're just unreal. So I'm just trying to keep everything going. I want to keep you guys happy. And Mom's good now. She's through the operation. It went really well. Oh, what a freak show. I just can't believe it, really. That's nuts. Why am I sharing this with you? I have a YouTube channel now. My wife's very happy. I'm just putting a little shot on this, Johnny, before it hits the road, right? I like doing that. Just gives it a little love before it hits the highway. John, this is a beautiful axe. Trish, you make sure he's swinging this thing right, okay? Trish, old girl? You know what I'm talking about. I'd like to see this on the wall myself. Oh, Johnny, it's a beaut. It's a beaut, Johnny. And here's the thing, John. I like when I make these axes, it's just, look at, I like for the wood to be below the steel at the top. And look, it is. You can see daylight there. You see? So that's a good thing. But it's high. There's no question about it. It is high. But it just looks too cool, Johnny. It just looks too cool, bud. Oh, it's awesome. Okay. I probably got to go to Victoria. Over doing that big Japanese maple. I'm so stoked. I freaking love that style of pruning. This is going to be a great day. Just a great day. I love doing that work. It's almost a transition. You know, like my mom was saying the other day. He's reinventing himself. It's not really reinventing. But I guess it is in a sense. I guess with YouTube maybe. But I love pruning. So I love pruning in the small trees. What am I after here? Well, I better get one of these. Well, guys, here. Sorry, friends. Keep you all over there. Mr. McGinty, there's your pouch right there, buddy. So when I get a moment, which could be maybe later today or tomorrow, we're going to ship that off to you, buddy. You're going to like it. Okay, I'm going to grab some stuff. I'll see you over on site. One ton and the bar saw makes things cut off the tree. I do not think I'll be using this today, but you don't not bring it because you think those things. Billy's busy today, so I have to prune the tree. He may show up later, but he has asked me to prune the tree. I'm a little bit nervous because these trees are Billy's specialty and I do not feel the confidence he does on these trees, but I'm going to try my best. He may show up later to help me. I'm hoping he comes. I'm nervous. I just want to build axes all day long. You know what I mean? I really do. Okay, let's go see. Billy told me a long time ago, he said to me, if you're clean up on the job is far better than everyone else, you will be working. This is what he said to me. And I thought to myself, well, what do you mean? You can do a good tree job. But if your trees look good, you should be okay. And I said, no. He says to me, he says, Sven, if you came to my house, trimmed the tree, and you left, and the tree looked good, but I had to still go to work, cleaning up the grounds and the things, and I would think to myself, this guy did a good job on tree, but I hired him so I would not have to do these things, cleaning up, and now here I am cleaning up. I'm not going to refer this guy to the next guy. I cannot do that to my friends. You see? Morning, Chester. Let's go see if we can get this 1 ton to fire up. Oh, the boy's car broke down last night. He phoned me at 3 in the morning. He, actually a police officer gave him a ride home. He, some of his friends, I guess, were into the party scene a bit, and Ganges went and picked him up. And it was Mr. Like, you know, Mr. Drive the drunk guys around, you know, the party kids, which is a noble thing to do. They called and asked for a ride, and they said they'd have some gas money for him, so he did all that. But unfortunately, the car broke down. There was some wiring issues there a little while ago. So they kind of stung him there. He got it going a little bit, but then, yeah, it didn't work out that good. Let's see what this Mercury does. Or this, keep calling it the Oh, that's not the right keys. Bucket. Let's put those down there. Hey, this looks like this might be it here. Let's try this, shall we? Couple pumps, get the pumps going. It hasn't fired in a while, friends. You know what I'm talking about? I smell like, I don't know what I smell. Look at the growing. Oh, look at that. Whoa, here we go here. This is it here, friends. Ooh, it is gorgeous. Oh, it's this style. Oh, look at this, friends. Oh, he's done rock work here. Okay, there's actually nothing wrong with this tree. They were concerned about weight, too much weight in the foliage. Look at this thing though, friends. You gotta look at this. look at this thing. Hey? Look at it is just so what we're gonna do is we're gonna literally, this is where you have to be so careful, friends, the style of pruning. You can't just start hacking. Look at the beautiful crown. Look at it. I won't even have to climb it. I won't even have to kind of scar up the bark. I'm gonna go do some thinning. I can see what he's talking here. He's a little, they've done some brickwork here. There's gonna be some thinning cuts, and we're gonna use our little hand tool and go through and do a bit of thinning here. Like, literally, like, you know, a little bit of, basically make it smaller with the proper cuts. And you guys know what I mean, like pruning like this. See how that, there's the tallest limb right there. Now if you remove that, you've made the tree smaller. Okay, so lots of that style of pruning in here. But I mean, look at this thing. It is literally spectacular. But you don't dare go in here and start, you know, here's dead wood here. You know, you don't dare go in and start nipping big wood like that. Not in these trees, you don't. Not even here. You don't do it there. You come out here, friends, okay? If you want to do a thinning cut, maybe, you know, say here, that's fine. But you got to make your call. You want to try and condense the tree a bit. So it's a crown reduction is what it is. Like, look at it, it's beautiful. But it is heavy in foliage for sure. And they're concerned about heavy rains, winds, and breakage, which probably not going to happen. But he's a particular man, you know, and I see what he's saying. You know, we got some stuff here, we can thin that. We're talking small cuts, friends. Small cuts. It's getting on the house here now. Okay, so I'll go get my tools and we'll start in on this. I'm excited. Okay, here we go, friends. Literally, this is going to be, you want to try and stick to a third, friends. So we want to reduce the crown. See, so check out this before. Here's this here, okay? Now here's this. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're actually going to be able to reduce the tree. Let's take a before and after of this. Okay, so there it is. Okay, and we're going to actually be able to reduce the tree without doing any horrible prunes, you know, any kind of strange pruning at all. All right. Okay. Okay, friends, so we're going to start in on this. I'm just going to put the camera on my head here. I'll just kind of talk and explain as we go. Sorry, friends, it's my brother. So here we go. Okay, you can see. So let's reduce. So in order to reduce, you think, okay, snip. Yes, that's great. We need to do that, but we also need to be careful where we go to. Like, you want to stay to a third at least. So look in here. See this? This is a pretty good sized limb right here. And I'm almost comfortable taking that because you've got 2 more pieces of wood here that easily equals a third of this. So actually in this case, like, I'm not going to take this big wood right here. I'll dead wood as I go. See all this dead wood? So we just take this as we go. But I'm not taking that. I'm not doing that right there because that's going to create sucker growth, irregular growth. I'm not doing it. I'm going to come in here. I'm actually comfortable doing this. This is a big hit here. See this, friends? Boom. Now look at that. It just lifted right up. That's a pretty good piece of material. Okay? So that's kind of the idea. We're going to go around, we're going to work the bottom of the tree and then head up into the crown. So when you get up into this and you want to lighten foliage up, look at this. You could just easily, see, here's a union right here. Okay, that's fine. But you don't even need to you don't need to take that. You could, but you could easily just go like this, friends. Look at, take these small little wounds like this. You see, we're just thinning the tree out. Here's some more. Here's another one. Boom, look at that. It jumped right up in the air. It's been thinned, and it's not, you're not going to create any growth in this tree, any irregular growth at all, none whatsoever. So that's kind of the plan, friends, okay? So we're going to go through and do that throughout the whole tree and separate this and give it some space. That's kind of the plan. So anywhere you see, that could almost come to the source there. There we go. There we are. See how that's tightened up there? It's lifted up, looks really good in there now. I'm gonna continue through, like, friends, if you're nervous about stuff like this, you get into a beautiful tree like this and you're nervous about it, nervous about making the wrong cut, stay out in the tips. Stay out in the crowns, into your thinning cuts, okay? Here's this program right here. Look at this, pretty heavy foliage, to be quite honest. Comes off the main scaffolding branches in here, comes out, you got nice crotches here, a bit of deadwood, we'll get it as we go. But as you come into here, these trees grow really quite nice, but look at this, there's quite a bit of foliage here, really thick. So what I do, friends, is I just go in here like this, okay? Let's just get the camera so you guys can see. I just go in here now and I just thin. You see, here's one here. You see, there's always two. See, there's two. Look at these small little, here. You could go here comfortably, very comfortably take this here. See that? And it changes it. You can grab this one, turn that into one. See, nice air through there, flowing. She's starting to lighten up. Now you look at this here. Here's a major cut here. See these? Here's a major, it's the last major union right here. See it? 1, 2. They're both the same size. The scary part about that is, friends, is snipping this here and getting suckers, getting irregular growth, which I'm not really interested in having. So I'm gonna stay out here to stay safe, and I'm gonna work my stuff out here. Because the tree really doesn't need a ton, friends. Okay? You can even come off the main stem and do a thinning cut like that. You see that? It just jumped up, created space in here. A lot of you are probably thinking, cut the thing back on. Well, no, I don't prune that style. That's not my style of pruning. Okay, so there we go. You see, look at that. We've aerated it in here. We could even do one more little snip right here on the bottom. You see, I'm talking small material, friends. Look at that. Just looks normal. So if you're nervous, stay out in these crowns. Stay way out here. You know, here's something that's fairly thick. We could maybe do a bit more of a major cut here, you know? See that? See it jump right up in the air? Boom, up it goes, you know? So those have been pruned quite nicely. You can't even tell I've been in there, friends. Look at that. You can't even see that I've been in there. Look at that. There's a wound right there. That was my biggest cut right there, okay? So, and we'll take this one here just to separate this a bit. There we go. Okay? Does that make sense? Good. So friends, what I'm going to try and accomplish today on this tree, as a matter of fact, is, you know how they make a line like an A? See that big fir tree in the distance? It's like that, okay? So when you come over here, this here, I want to try, it's already almost happening over here, but you see you've got, look at this. See, this almost comes straight up, and then there's some, so I want to turn this into a mushroom today a little bit, and just thin it and make it happy. That's kind of the process, and some thinning up in the crowns here. It's just going to make it so much happier. Here's my last little pruning, literally right there. Teeny little thing here. Okay. So I'm on the ladder here now. I'm working up to that, kind of that second. This has been done. You know, don't be afraid to grab some of this. See how this kind of grows up into this next limb? Yes, you could prune this a little bit to separate it, but you don't always have to do that. You see, you can grab stuff that's growing straight up. Look at all these limbs. Look at, there's quite a bit of growth in here. So don't be afraid to just nip some of this stuff that's growing. It's called directional pruning is what it is. See these little limbs here? We'll just grab a few of these like this. We can actually take this one right off. See that? And it'll create a little space. There's another one, I'll take it right at the union. See? And we create almost a little bit of flow in here. And then this one here, we can just go like this, watch. See that? Now you've created a little bit of space in there for weather to fall through the tree. Does that make sense, friends? See that? And we're talking teeny prunings. Like teeny little prunings. You see? So that's kind of the idea for me here on this stuff. This looks a little thick. I think I'll come over top and literally just grab this one here. There we go. There, and it jumps up again. You see? You see that? A little bit of room in there now. So this is coming apart quite nicely here. But here we go now. Here's another situation. Look here. Let's go up and explain this. Here it is here. So here's a limb here, and this is coming down on this. I always like to have, if we can, create a little bit of space like this. You see it's laying pretty hard on there, so it's not hard to do, friends.
It's really not hard to do. Look at stuff that's growing up, and we're talking teeny. I know I've said that about 35,000 times today, but look at that. Bang, space. It wasn't there a second ago, and I'm taking teeny wounds. Here's another little one I'll just brought. Actually, this is far out. I think I'll take this one. I'm gonna actually take this one here. See this one? It's further out than that, so I'm gonna nip this one here. Boom. That jumps up, and this almost is further out. We've been here, so let's not be afraid to, you know, lighten a bit of wood here. Here's another one. You don't want to take the inside of your tree out. A lot of people go in and take the inside out. That's not a good plan. It doesn't create a sturdy tree, right? It doesn't. We want a sturdy tree. Look at the beautiful growth in here, friends. Look at how gorgeous this is. So here, for instance, I'm not kidding you, friends. Look, snip. Watch this. Snip. Look at. See that? Just a little bit of space. All you want is a little bit of this in there. Okay, so let's take a look at that from here. See? Look at, friends. You can't even tell I was here. But yet the tree's lifted up and a little bit lighter and feeling happy about itself. This one sticks out too far. Look, it's higher. I'm going to trim it. Watch. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up here. Okay, so this is our layout. This is our bottom limb. So to me, this is sticking out a little too far. So I'm literally just going to grab we take that and then directional prune this maybe to here. At least it's in line now. Yeah, see that? It's actually in line. And we took the teeniest amount of wood. Okay, friends, I want you to look at something. Look at here. Let's be honest. It's thick. It is. Look at, there's quite a bit of foliage in here. This is actually one of those zones where it is quite thick. So I'm going to literally start by just letting a little bit come through here. And if you don't think this makes a difference, friends, it truly does. I'm going to leave these for now. This is good. I like this. Let's take this one off the top. These shears aren't... Yeah, there's a lot of foliage in here, friends. Let's make this thinner. Oh, look at... Yeah, she's quite thick. Quite thick here. It could almost be nice to pull that back. Wow, this is thick. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look here. I know it's difficult for you guys right in here like this, but we need to thin this. But you got to pick the right. You got to pick this. This here's pretty nuts looking here. Yeah, I think we're gonna. Take something drastic here. 4. And his name's Victor. Yeah. See what he says. Cool. I'm doing very well. I'm actually just in a tree. That's why I sound like I gotta go. Thanks, Rick. Talk to you soon. Okay, friends, are you guys still on? I think you are. Yeah, you are. Look at. So here's the situation. Look at this. See this limb? It's actually broken. Let's get rid of it. It's dead. Look. It'll break. So, but I'm going to snip it to make it cleaner. There we go. It's a dead limb. Okay. So this is thick, friends, in here, you know. So the more light you've got coming through to the tree, listen to what I say here. The more light you've got coming through the crown into the center of the tree, the more of this you're going to get. Look at this. See that little limb? The more of that you'll get, and you will make a stronger tree. You want some foliage on the inside. Look at this. Oh dear Lord, this is awful. Look at that. They did this because of this. See, this is what I'm afraid of. I did not do this. This has been done when they did the work here. This is horrible. There's another one. Look, see? This is the stuff. Friends, I'm angry now. I'm trying not to get angry. Look at this. This is awful. Okay? Awful. Do not do this. This can create major problems in a tree, especially like this. Bad pruning. Very bad pruning. That's actually pruning 101. That is awful. I'm not even going to use this tool. Okay, see, we're getting some light through here now. Let's get this squared away. Let's go into our crown, and I want a bit of light coming through here. It's too thick. So how we're going to do that is go like that. And now we're actually going to take this. This tree's got a ton of energy in it, friends. So whatever we do is definitely not going to hurt the thing. Unless you get, see, look at now, friends. We've actually got some light coming through here now. Look at, it doesn't seem all crazy thick now. And I'm taking teeny stuff, friends. Teeny. Look how nice that is now. You know, let's just take the little union there, maybe dribble this off of here and get something coming through here. You see, there we go. Okay, look at that. Poof, poof. Looks great. There's some deadwood here. We'll get it. Always nice to get that deadwood when you're in the prune, friends. You know, you got it here. Okay, so this is, I'm quite tickled with this, friends. Actually, you know what? I'm going to gun this. Take it to that half there. There we go. I'll go in and pick up that. Okay, I'm much happier with this. Much happier. There's probably a little bit of deadwood. Don't be afraid to just give it one of these, friends, with your hands. See how that, you can hear the little tick tick, little deadwoods breaking off? That's a good way to deadwood these little maples. Just give it a comb like like a hair, you know, like a haircut. When you're running your fingers through your girlfriend's hair. Right? So again, here's a little spot that, you know, it could be a little thick here. So let's grab some foliage that's maybe going over here. Snip this one, snip this. Friends, I'm talking teeny prunings. Like, look at, you know, this is quite thick too. See? That's how big it is, friends. This is what we're talking about. All through the tree. You know? There's another one. But a mistake that a lot of people do is, and it's because they don't know how to prune, and I hate to say it, but it is the reason they do it, is they take the inside of the tree out like this. It's not proper. You know, so I'm much happier with this, friends. That's sweet. See these deadwood? You may as well get them. You're here. See these little bits of deadwood? They flake out. They just look wonderful when they're done. Actually, this here's dead too. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a bit more of it there. Here we go. Actually, this looks a bit thick here, this limb. Oh, maybe not. Okay, this is actually a little bit kind of thick here. What can I do here? I'm gonna grab this, actually. There we go. There we are. Okay, don't forget about that. Remind me. Stan will remind me. We gotta get into here somehow. Okay, I'll have to get
Mr. Brett Lamison, you're a beautiful human being. Yeah, you just are, buddy. Yeah, there's so many people that they understand, and I think that this channel, I don't know, I attest it to the people on this channel. Just what's going on is they're just, thank you, Brett. You guys know how I always ramble on. Mom's under the knife right now, friends, as we speak. She went under the knife at about 7:40 on Friday morning. Okay? I'm the go-to guy. You know, they're using me as the go-to guy for phoning people and this and that. Yeah. She's under the knife. So that's where that's at. Brett, so I'm staying close to the house, and I'm taking this opportunity to pack the axes. You guys know how I go on about, you know, timing and the flow of the energy, you know, flow of the universe, and how don't, you know, just wait and the time goes. Well, Brett, my friend, this is crazy, my friend. You've been waiting a while. You got yourself an incredible axe. I know I'm going to say this anyway, but this is the freaking truth of it. It always is, because we let the process happen. Do you know what I mean? Like Blaze's axe. It's in the pickup. It's going to... If they phone me, I'll have it in my back pocket. I'll hear it vibrate. Life's got to carry on. I can't... There's nothing I can do with my mom right now. You're not even allowed to visit her the first day. There's no visiting the first day. So they're gonna phone me in about 4 hours to let me know how it went. And then tomorrow, she doesn't even expect me. She told me don't come down because you can only visit for like 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes. Family. Do you know what I mean? That's what they say. I don't care. I'm going there when she opens up her eyes. I'm freaking going to be there beside the bed. That's just how it is. When I got smashed up and I was in that hospital, I just wanted my mommy. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just wanted my people, my wife, my family. I wanted them to be there. I wanted them to be close to me. You know what I mean? So I guarantee as stubborn and as my mom is, she'll want us there. So I'm going there. But anyways, nothing I can do right now. So I'm just doing this. Brett, you got a really cool axe handle here. It's an Arvika replacement handle, which we all know is crazy. It's crazy, okay? This is beautiful. It's a Zenith head. You got your a Marshall Wells Zenith head. It's just crazy looking. But you know what the nutty thing is? This axe, it was difficult. It was giving me the gears like mad. I actually had it on another handle and I had to abolish it. It wasn't working. This thing, it's incredible. It is incredible. It went on like crazy. Anyway, this is a full size. Brett, I wanted to get you a big bang and pull. I did. Part of my program was to get you a big pole. This is a 3.5 pound, 32 inch, all purpose. This is what I would take out if I was banging big timber. Like that's an Arvika. That is very similar to an Arvika axe. So Brett, she's getting wrapped up. And if I got time, it's going out freaking today if I don't have to do something on the other end of stuff with mom and stuff like that. Okay, Brett? So, but, oh, what I was going to say is you got one of the original Bucking Specials. One of the original. I used to take them down and get them laser printed, remember? Well, that's the original. And you've also got a Get the Gullet Bucking Special. Oh, yeah, you got a really sweet axe here, my friend. This is cool. This is very cool. So that's what I talk about, timing and just the flow of everything. It always works out in your favor. It does, if you just let the process happen. I'm talking about me, everybody, life. But sometimes we get antsy and we try to get our will in and impede our will on things to make them happen. 9 times out of 10, right? Brett Lamison, cool axe. Thanks, buddy. Over and out. You are one dirty, dusty beast. Look at you. Look at you, you dirty beast. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Look at him. Look at him, friends. Look at him. He does not care. Look. Hey, you don't care, do you, bud? Let's get that snot out of your eyes, will we? Sure. Look at that eye. Good? Are you going to sleep again? That's it? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know. So, matter for that. Okay, this is good. Okay, friends, I'm gonna get off here now and get after some stuff. But see what I'm talking about? Look at that. Remember how clumped it was in there? Look at how beautiful that is. Okay? Let's go in here. See this here? Look at, see how dark that is? Watch. Watch what happens. You do not need to take big wood. Watch. Follow your growth. This is all in here. Take some stuff that's growing up, okay, into the next layer of limbs, and take some stuff that's growing down and create some light. Are you guys getting me? You are, aren't you? Look at what I'm doing here. Look at how teeny this is. Teeny the wounds are. Look at this now. All this dead wood, see it? You know, isn't that nice, friends? See? Look at this.
Look at how teeny these wounds are. We create little bits of space everywhere we go. This is wonderful. Let's take a little out of here. Yeah, I'm liking that. Let's grab this union here. Here we go. That'll jump it up. This is dead. Gone. There. That's what I'm talking about. Do a thinning cut here. Grab one of those main limbs. This is poking in up there, but I think we can actually maybe we'll have to be careful with this. There. Okay? Good. Over and out.